Oh my god, the emotions and the feels. I don't even know if we're gonna make it to the top spot. Hi guys, and welcome to part 2 of my top 10 albums of 2015, and if you haven't seen part 1, I'll leave a link somewhere up here for you to go watch that first if you want to. But before we continue into the countdown, I want to acknowledge one album that will not feature in the countdown but is a big album of 2015, and I like the album, but it just didn't have as much of an impact for me to make the list, and this is Adele with 25. So obviously the lead single, Hello, is like a massive song. It's just been everywhere. It's literally #1 worldwide, and it's a massive song, and if you've heard her sing it live, it was just incredible on the X Factor and different things that she's done, and it's just everywhere, like such a massive album. And I've listened to the album, but a song that stuck out to me was When We Were Young, and I think that is tipped to be the second single off the album, and it makes sense to me because it's one of the better songs. And I know everyone loves the album, but for me Adele always has kind of like the same sort of sound, and it was the same with the 21 album. But I do like the songs, but they're just not exactly my type of music, so I don't love every single song that she does. So it is still a brilliant album, but for me it didn't make the list, but I just have to absolutely definitely mention it. But Hello is an amazing song, so yeah. So back into the countdown, at number 5 we have One Direction with Made in the AM, and this is their last album that they're going to do before they go off on their break, and it's also the first album that they've done as a 4-piece without Zayn. In terms of the lead single, Drag Me Down, it is a good song, but it's not up to the standards that I would expect from One Direction in terms of a lead single, but it is a really good song, but it's just not one of my absolute favourites off the album. And following from that, I heard Perfect, Infinity and History, and these three are amazing slow ballad type songs, and I absolutely love all three of them, and I'm so glad that they've all been released as singles. So Perfect was released next, and this is one of the songs that I just absolutely love, and it's just incredible, and another typical One Direction slow song that I really like. It just has their sound to it, which I absolutely just love about it, seriously. And their vocals as well, absolutely. Harry absolutely nails this song. I know a lot of people always go on about Harry, but in terms of this song, he is really good in the song. I absolutely love it. And then when Infinity was released, a lot of people were annoyed or upset because it wasn't as much of a good song compared to others, but I still really like it. I do have to admit I prefer the live version to the album version, but it's still a good version. And yeah, it's a good song, but it's not as high up there as Perfect was previously, but I do still really like it, and it is a good song and just has their stamp on it, like I said, and just incredible. But I have to say, out of the 3 ballad type songs that I've mentioned, History is my favourite out of the 3 because it is just so amazing. Like, it's just their voice, their vocals put together, it just sounds incredible. And then obviously the sort of words behind it is kind of like reminiscent about everything that they've done together, and obviously they're going on their break, so it's kind of an apt song to have as one of their last singles before they go on their break. But just thinking back to when they first joined as a group together on the X Factor, and throughout these last 5 years, it's just been brilliant, and it's such a good and emotional song as well, so I absolutely do love that song. And then when I listen to the album, some of the songs are just incredible, like as a whole, like the piece that they are together, it just sounds so great. So to start off the album, they have Hey Angel, and I was like, oh my god, this is such an incredible song. It's definitely up there for me on this song. It does sort of just introduce the album straight away in a really good way. It's just like, you know, this is a One Direction song, a One Direction album, just the music, it's just like, yes, here we go again with another brilliant album, and it's such a great song, seriously, it's one of my favourites off the album. End of the Day is another cool song, and it's kind of weird because it's kind of 2 songs together in a sense. It's like got this really upbeaty bit and then slow bit, and so it kind of like merges in together, so it's really weird having like the upbeat merging into the ballady bit in the chorus and then going back to that upbeat bit, so it is really cool like that. Other songs that I love off the album are If I Could Fly, Olivia and Wolves, and these are just typical One Direction album tracks that are just brilliant, and I absolutely love them. Aside from Hey Angel, History and Perfect, there was just one song that stands out just that little bit extra to me, and it's actually the closing song off the album, and that is AM. Even that first note and lyric of Harry Styles at the start of the song, you can just tell it's going to be a brilliant ballad type song, and it's just sums up the album, and it's just incredible. I absolutely just love this song so much. I would say that it's probably my favourite off the album, definitely that, History and Hey Angel. But yeah, it's such an incredible album. You should definitely go get it, get the deluxe version as well, and just absolutely listen to it and love it. And it's so sad that they're going for their break, but at the same time I can understand it, and it's just a brilliant album to finish with as well, so I'm so glad that they've done it, and it definitely deserves number 5 on my countdown. Okay, so moving on, the 4th best album of 2015 for me is Justin Bieber with Purpose, and this was one of the most anticipated albums of the entire year because he'd been away for a while and obviously had all this drama and stuff, but then he came back with the massive summer hit of What Do You Mean, which was released in August, and it started the promotion for the album and had everybody listening to it. It's just got such a cool sound to it, and it's sort of a little bit different to what he normally does, but it's still got that R&B pop vibe to it like it normally does, and I love the sort of pipe instruments that's in it, and it's just incredible. A great dance song, absolutely brilliant. In terms of a lead single, it is just incredible. That's what you need to do to promote an album and release as a first single, just to announce that you are back. So the second single to be released was Sorry, and this is kind of apt in a sense of like sorry that he kind of made all these mistakes over the last year or so, and kind of sorry to all the people he's like wronged and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's just such a great song. It's got a great beat to it, great sound, and it just flows together really brilliantly. So when I listened to the album, there were so many songs that stood out to me, and Love Yourself is one of them. And then obviously it got released as a single, which is quite good. It is such a different song. It's basically just acoustic throughout the entire song. It shows off his voice brilliantly, but the meaning behind the song is brilliant as well. And to me, it sounds basically like you're in a relationship who basically wants to be with you, but they love themselves and they think they're amazing, but they won't want to be with your friends or anything. It's just got to be you the whole time, and he's just like, no, we're not going to do that kind of thing. That's kind of what I got from the song, and kind of almost like in a controlling type relationship. So yeah, but as a song, it just sounds brilliantly, and not what you'd expect from him, I suppose, but yeah, absolutely love it. As an album, it's definitely got a certain sound to it, and the song Company sums up the album perfectly because it just sounds exactly what I thought the album would sound like. It's got this R&B and pop style that you'd expect from Justin, but also got the dance elements to it and these mysterious and enchanting lyrics and vocals throughout the entire album, and this song specifically. Other songs which I love are The Feeling and Where Are You Now, and obviously Where Are You Now was released as a single, so kind of everybody knows that song, but they both got a great sound to them. It's just typical Justin music as well, which I absolutely love. But it only gets better as the album progresses as well, because one song which stood out to me so much is Life Is Worth Living, and this is another ballad type song, and it's got such an amazing, empowering message behind it as well. I absolutely love this. You've got to go listen to this song. I love the lyrics and the vocals. I mean, his voice in this is just incredible, and the music and the message, like I said, just such a great song. Another song which is high up there for me on the album is Children, and this is almost like a part 2 to Where Are You Now, because it kind of features the same sort of music from the same people, and as a song, it just is incredible, upbeat, dance type Justin Bieber song, which I absolutely love as well. And so yeah, if you like Where Are You Now, you'll definitely like this. In fact, I probably like this more than Where Are You Now, definitely, because it just sounds like a better version of it. One song that I absolutely love, and it's just a perfect pop song and should be released as a single, but it probably won't, and that is Be New. It's just got that great dance element vibe to it, and it's just such an incredible pop dance song, and I love it. The last song that I'm going to talk about is the title track, and that is Purpose, and this is another brilliant ballad song, and I absolutely love it, and the message behind it as well. It's basically, I think, all the mistakes that he's made over the years, he's kind of like got clarity and his purpose in life. So for the album as a whole, it's definitely a step up from his other music. I mean, I do like his other music, but this is definitely my favourite Justin album, and it's just consistently incredible throughout. Okay, so the number 3 spot could have been taken by Justin, but this album is just that slightly bit higher than the album, and I just like a lot of the songs more, and it has that tiny bit better sound to it than Purpose, and this is Adam Lambert with The Original High. So I heard this album in the summer and I thought, oh my god, this is incredible. I've heard of Adam Lambert, but I've never listened to any of his music before, but from what I heard from the lead single Ghost Town, I thought this is cool. It's dark, different, quirky, like I quite like the sound of his voice and the music that he's making, so I thought I'd get the album and listen to it. So I thought I have to listen to this album, and when I did, I thought, oh my god, this is incredible. I mean, Ghost Town as a lead single is good, but definitely nowhere near as good as the album tracks and some of the other songs off the album, absolutely. So the second single was Another Lonely Night, and this is an incredible song. It's got such a great dance element to it, and most of the album as a whole is kind of like this dark dance type album, and I love this song, and it kind of definitely portrays what the album's going to sound like. And yeah, it's just a great song, but the music video as well is just incredible, and it features one of my favourite YouTubers, Gigi, and so I'm glad that she features in this, and it's just such a cool video and a song, and absolutely brilliant. However, it only keeps getting better with this album, because another song that I loved was Underground, and that was another cool dark type song, but like I said, that only scratches the surface of the album, because when you hear the title track, The Original High, this is such a cool, upbeat but dark type song, and I absolutely love this song. Just a brilliant dance song, and if you know Adam as an artist, this is definitely the sort of style that he does, and this is his niche, so it kind of describes what his music is like. Other songs that I really love off the album that I think are brilliant are Things I Didn't Say, After Hours, and These Boys. These three are all brilliant songs. But another song that I absolutely love, which is really high up there for me, is The Light. And this to me is such a massive dance song. It's almost bordering on EDM as well. And to me, it kind of reminded me a bit of Swine from Gaga, because it's kind of got that repetitive nature to it, and the song doesn't really go anywhere, but it's just this massive explosion of dance and EDM music. Another incredible album track that I absolutely love, it's really high up there for me, could even be top 2, top 3, is Evil in the Night. It's almost like a step up from the original High song, but it's even that much better than it, and it just sounds incredible. The vocals he comes out with, that guy can seriously sing. But speaking of being able to sing amazingly, this is my favourite song off the album, and that is There I Said It. It's this massive explosion of emotions ballad song, and it's just incredible. Words can't even describe what I feel about this song. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Just have to go listen to it. Seriously, it is the best song off the album, seriously. When it gets into the chorus and he just goes for it, oh my god, it is just incredible. I haven't actually heard him perform this live, but I've definitely got to check out a video of him doing that because it is bound to be incredible. But seriously, it's just such a massive explosion of emotion, like I said. And I know I really do love slow ballad songs, but oh my god, this is just to the next level of ballads, it really is. So there I said it, Adam Lambert, The Original High is number 3 on my list. Oh my god, the emotions and the feels, I don't even know if we're going to make it to the top spot. However, moving on, we will make it, but first we got to get past the number 2 spot. Okay, so for me, deciding this was actually really hard and really easy at the same time because I just absolutely love both of these albums. Number 2 could have been at the top spot, but as an album, it's consistently the same and brilliant throughout, but it has the same kind of style and sound throughout the entire album, whereas the top spot has different sounds to it throughout the album, which I love. So for number 2, we have Lana Del Rey with Honeymoon. Now, I love Lana Del Rey and all of her music is just incredible and brilliant, and I love this album just as much as the others. Like I said, it is consistent throughout and it has all the slow ballad type songs, which is why it didn't just tip it to the number 1 spot, because it is very consistent. So the lead single, High by the Beach, yeah, it was cool and I liked it, but I wouldn't say it was up to the standards of, say, Born to Die, but it's still a brilliant song. Now, in terms of the album as a whole, I absolutely love albums that I love all of the songs throughout the album, and this is one of these albums, and it's just brilliant. I can't fault any of the songs that are on this album. So I'm kind of going to go from worst to best in terms of the album tracks, because I absolutely love all the album tracks, but there were some that are just so much better than the others. So to begin with, we have God Knows I Tried, and this is a good song, I like it, but it's just not as good as some of the others, because when you're competing against all these other tracks off the album that are just amazing, you really do have to be high up there to do that. Music to Watch the Boys To is another song which I like, but it's not one that I consistently listen to because there are all these other amazing songs that I just want to listen to. Similarly, Swan Song and Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood are brilliant songs as well, and a great way to end the album with as well. The Blackest Day is another slow ballad type song that I really like, but slightly above that for me would be 24, and oh my god, her vocals in this are just incredible. I could just lie down and listen to this all day long. Seriously, it's such a brilliant song. The title track, Honeymoon, and Terrence I Love You are 2 standout tracks for me in this album. I just can't describe this album as a whole. Like, all of the songs are just incredible. Seriously, her sound is very consistently brilliant throughout, like I said, and I just absolutely love them, and these are 2 standout tracks to me, definitely. Freak, Art Deco, Burt Norton and Religion are also brilliant songs. I love all 4 of these songs off the album, and I love that they come one after another, and the music as well, if you listen to it at the end of each song, it links onto the next song. And now onto my absolute favourite song off the album, and that is Salvatore, and oh my god, words can't even just describe this song. The vocals are just incredible, and the noises that just come out of it, I mean, you have to just go listen to this song. It is just incredible. Words just can't even describe how amazing this song is. I will never not listen to this song for the rest of my life. Okay guys, so we've made it to the top spot, and if you haven't guessed already what the number 1 album is, it is Marina and the Diamonds with Fruit. So this album was released in spring last year, and it's just incredible, and I've absolutely loved it ever since then. And the lead single Fruit was released in late 2014, and then she released a couple of other singles on the run up to the release of the album called Fruit of the Month. And I've talked about this album so many times in other videos as well because it's just incredible, and I'll leave some links up here for you to go check them out if you want. So I saw Marina live for the first time ever at the Neon Nature Tour last year, and it was just incredible, and I'd never seen her before, so it was just so great to see her live as well. But I absolutely love everything about this album. There are slow ballad songs, there are pop songs, there are cool 80s retro vibe type songs like Fruit. So the 2 main ballads of the album are Happy and Immortal, and these open and close the album, and her vocals in both of these are just incredible. Some of the songs that aren't as high up there for me off the album are Weeds and Solitaire. They've got a great sound to them, they are still good, but they're just not as high up there as some of the other songs that feature on the album. For example, Forget, Gold and Can't Pin Me Down are brilliant songs. I absolutely love all of these, and the music video for Forget is brilliant as well. I absolutely love that. 2 absolute standout tracks for me off the album are Better Than That and Savages, and I absolutely love both of these songs. The message in the songs, the vocals, just everything about it, the music, they are both just incredible songs. However, the standout tracks for me are Fruit, Blue and I'm a Ruin, and I've already mentioned that I'm a Ruin is my absolute favourite Marina song of all time, and it's just incredible. I mean, her vocals, like, it is another song that I just can't describe. You have to go listen to it. I mean, something about her voice is just incredible, and when I heard it live as well at the tour, it was just incredible. I mean, it is such an amazing song, seriously. Similarly with Blue, that was the most recent single that was released as well, and it is such a great song, and I love the message behind the song as well, and the music video is fun and quirky, and her dance moves and that are really fun. And also Fruit, the lead and title track from the album, is just such a cool and retro style song. It's so fun and dancey and brilliant, and nothing like what I've really heard before, but it is also just typical Marina because it is just so fun and quirky. It is a brilliant song. But yeah, this album is just so incredible, and everything about it is just amazing, and it definitely deserves the number 1 spot on my top 10 albums of 2015. I mean, It's just been such an incredible year. We'll have no new album from Lady Gaga, but hopefully this year we will definitely get some new music. But just to have all these incredible artists that I love, like Marina and the Diamonds, Taylor Swift, Lana Del Rey, all to release albums within the same year, it's just incredible. I mean, it's just been such a great year for music. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this countdown video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and leave a comment in the comment section below if you thought there was any albums that I should have included on my list, or if you agreed with the albums that I did put on my list. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next Wednesday. Bye guys.